Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda, and we're going to be talking about one of the books that I judged in the self-published sci-fi competition that I have been on a team doing. And we had a series of 30 books at the beginning, and those 30 books, each team narrowed it down to just their top 3 in however you wanted to do that. And so we had a group of 30 and we narrowed it down to 7 books, and then those 7 books we read from all the way through, and we narrowed those down to just our top 3, and we passed those along. And each team did that, and then each team was given the top 3 from 2 different teams. So then we had 6 books to read, and then we rate those, and our top 3 of those goes on to the next level. So this is the 6 books that we had in the semifinals, and that's what I'm talking about right now. This book is Exin Ex Machina by G.S. Jensen. I'm going to read you what the back of it says, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. If you want to just skip ahead and don't want to hear this, then you can feel free to do that. First of all, the name of the series is called Asterian Noir. At least I think that's how you say it, is Asterian Noir. And so a lot of this is kind of about that whole world building situation that's going to continue through the series. 700,000 years ago, the Asterians fled persecution for their pro-synthetic beliefs. In the safe harbor of a distant galaxy, they have evolved into a true biosynthetic race and built a thriving society upon the pillars of personal autonomy, mutual respect, and boundless innovation. Now that society is fracturing at the seams. Beneath lies built upon lies, the shocking truth as to why threatens the future of not merely the Asterians, but all life in the universe. Cyberpunk and space opera collide in a thrilling new trilogy from the author of the Aurora Rhapsody space opera saga. So that is the general overview of what's happening with this Asterian noir situation. This book says, when man and machine are one and the same, there are many crimes, but only one sin: psych wipe. The secrets it has buried could lead to a civilization's salvation or to its doom. The Asterian dominion is at peace with its neighbors and itself. Its citizens enjoy great freedoms and all the luxuries their biosynthetic minds can imagine, design, and create. But beneath the idyllic veneer, something is going wrong. People are going wrong, driven to commit inexplicable crimes without motive or purpose, and once imprisoned for those crimes, they simply vanish. Psych wiped and dumped in an alley 5 years ago, awakened into a culture where ancestral memories stretch back for millennia, Nika Teskarov's past is a blank canvas. But if whoever erased her did so in the hope of silencing her, they should have tried harder. Someone must speak for the lost. Someone must uncover how and why they became lost. Someone must find the lost. Nika is that someone. So the premise of this book sounded really good to me, and I was excited to read it and listen to and figure out what was going to happen with Nika and her memories and all that stuff. So I will say, if you have the option of listening to this on audio, I would recommend that you do not do that, because there are things in here that you need to look at. I'll just show you the very first page of this one chapter. See these codes and stuff right here? You don't get that when you're listening to it in an audio book form. So I really think that you need to be looking at this book. And that was one of the problems that I had with it, is that it was too much. It was too much. I don't know if detail is the right word, but intricate maybe for my brain. I am fairly new to sci-fi, and this kind of broke me. And trying to figure out exactly what was going on and exactly who they were. I was almost too confused at the beginning, which I know is the setup and how it's supposed to happen, because our main character, Nika, wakes up and she's been psych wiped, right? As we just read on the back. And so it was just too much for me to understand and figure out, and maybe too hard for me. Maybe that's what I need to say. So anyway, if you want this book, though, I will put the links down below. If anything I've said sounds interesting to you, you can go read more reviews about it. You can read the premise for yourself on Goodreads or Amazon. I'll link them both down below. I got this in physical form from Amazon, and I bought all of the last 6 books that we were reviewing. So yeah, I will leave all of that linked down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.